I'm finna show y'all how to take care of these flow pans in this old Monte Carlo, man. First thing first, gotta check it out. This the rust, man. And they got pinholes down here. This is what I'm gonna be taking out. But first I gotta take all this off. All this old body filler. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my cutoff wheel or grinder and get all that off of there. Then we'll go from there. So I got that body fill up out of there. For all y'all that be contemplating how y'all gonna weld something, lap weld, butt weld, check this out. From the factory, man, it's not even butt welded or lap welded. You got spot weld. You got a spot weld right here, gap, spot weld right here, spot weld right there. Lead us a spot weld, spot weld, spot weld, and spot weld. In between all these spot welds is a gap, and they just fill the whole thing up with body filler, man. So don't get too overwhelmed thinking, oh, I got a lap weld or butt weld. You don't have to do that. This here with no leaks, ain't even no rust down in here, man. So this here perfectly fine from '88 up until today. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna set this flow pan in here. All right, it ain't gonna fit right now because I got all this extra material on here. But I know for sure I'm gonna cut from right here back because I don't want to have to replace that seatbelt bracket or seat bracket. So you see where this water channel stop? I'm gonna cut it right across there. Same on this one. Where this water channel stop, I'm gonna cut right across there with the cutoff wheel. See the bad boy fit. That's damn near perfect. See, I got a little, actually, that's a little high on this side, but everything else fit just like I thought it would. I'm gonna go ahead and probably cut this back a little bit and then cut this down because I want it to line up with this panel over here. So I'm gonna probably bring it down right about there. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so it fit pretty good, man. Next, I just gotta make sure all the corners good. The corners line up pretty decent. So when they don't line up because most time they not. Like you see that small gap right there? What I do most of the time is I'll just cut a slit right here. It'll spread those two sides, and then I'll come back with a fiberglass patch or just another piece of sheet metal and patch that slit up. Same in this corner. I do the same thing. Patch it up. But I need to cut it down a little bit lower right up under this seatbelt bolt hole. So we'll bring it down to about right here, all the way across. And then once I cut this out and it fit pretty good, I'm gonna go ahead and mark the cutout on the actual body. All right, let's see where we at now. All right, good now. Cleared the seatbelt bolt hole. Everything fit flush. Now I just need to clean this up a little bit. Get some of this body fill out of here. That way I have something to stick to when I take it down. Still need to trim the other side of this to match straight up with that. But like I say, man, it ain't hard to do. Just a lot of cutting and trimming. That's it. So let me go on here and let me go and cut this down a little bit. Maybe like half an inch. Third time's the charm. We should be good with this one. Oh yeah. Man, that's perfect. All right. So now I got two options. I go ahead and get these screws right here. All right, and drill them in to hold it in place. A lot of times, I go ahead and drill a hole. I got a hole punch, a pneumatic hole punch. Drill a hole, well, punch a hole, drill it, drill it, drill it, and then drill another one in places where I think it won't hold at. Like down here, for example. You see how this is popping up? So I'll drill these in, secure it down here, and then come to the back, drill these in and secure it. So let me go ahead and punch some holes out. Actually, hold on. I'm still debating whether or not I should take this back a little further. Nah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna just clean this up. And then I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. So I took a marker, blue Sharpie, and marked out where the flow pan sitting at. That's where it's at. So I need to cut about a ½ inch below that line, all the way around. That way I had something to weld too, because I ain't finna butt weld this. That's gonna take too long. It's already gonna take long enough because I ain't got no gas. It's flux. So I'm gonna just do about a ½ inch below this line. I'm gonna cut, and then we'll see if I need to. You go ahead and use these screws, these sheet metal screws, or am I gonna go ahead and just tack it in place? Hey man, so this thing fit good. We good. So what I'm gonna do is go and get my hole punch, pneumatic hole puncher. I'm gonna punch some holes down here along the edge, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drill them in just to secure it in place. And then once I get it secure, I'm gonna start tacking the edge up here. And then once I get that tacked down pretty good, I'm gonna remove the screws and I'm gonna fill in them holes with a welder. Alright, so I got that drilled in. Put a screw right here, screw right here, and one back here. So for these gaps, I'm gonna just take my body hammer, and I'm gonna massage it. That's how they see it. Massage it into place. That ain't work. So I'm just gonna cut a line right here, split it, tack that side, and then we're gonna go ahead and start welding this thing up, man. this is what the well's looking like so far. Check the little here. Check the little there. Check the little here. A little right here, right here, right here. So you gotta bounce around. You can't stay in the same spot. Cause if you do, you see that little hole right there? It'll burn through. That's called burn through. I can feel that old body sealer, seam sealer. So I ain't really tripping on that, but you see, I got a long way to go, man. I got a long way to go. I'm gonna cut you back on when I'm done. I had to add more screws. Remember that side was popped out, so I had to cut that line, add some more screws. This side, once I weld in closer to this corner, I can go and bang it in and get that flush. But that's it, man. I'm getting late, running out of daylight. So I'm gonna do as much as I can, and then I'll finish the rest of it tomorrow. Check it out. I got a decent amount done, man. The rest of this I'm gonna have to do tomorrow when I got some more daylight. But there ain't a whole lot left to do. But that's how you do that, man. That's how you do that. Just jump to it, man. Don't start all that crying, all that YouTubing. You gotta YouTube though. But I'm just saying, don't start all that. I gotta have this specific tool and it gotta be done this way and it gotta be done. Man, you go down that route, bro, you ain't gonna never do nothing. Do the best you can do with what you know how to do, man. Soak up this game while I'm giving it to you. It's time for me to eat. I'm out.